What's up, everybody? It's your girl Aries, and I'm here with my girl Candy, and you know what time it is. Candy, let the people know.
Mind another folks' business.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm
Y'all,
ready to
we
get into
got
this
another one.
one.
Me too,
Yeah.
Candy. Well, before y'all get comfortable in y'all seats, make sure that you liking up the video, and also make sure that you go back to when we get done with this one, go over to Candy's channel and make sure that you watch that Minding Other Folks Business, the latest one. Watch all of them, but especially that last one was something crazy.
Yes,
That
I
last one was
totally
something else.
agree. That was a doozy.
It just was.
That was a
So we
doozy.
about to give y'all a chance to like up the video, and I'm gonna go ahead on and play the intro, and we're gonna be back to discuss today's case. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it, girl. I don't wanna play no games, but I'll give you my last name. Know you're tired of the same damn thing. That's okay, 'cause baby, you got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey, you got it. And shout out to people in the court because they got it. And you know, we gotta shout them out every time because they give us the content.
Every time. Got to give
Yeah,
credit what credit is due.
period. And I
We
love
ain't
this credit.
stealing. We ain't stealing.
We ain't stealing.
We just
You know,
borrowing.
shoot.
Ah.
Okay, so y'all, let's get into today's case.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, we were nose to nose, and he was screaming in my face. I could have never imagined in my life that I would reach a place where I would be afraid that the person who helped to conceive me might shoot me or harm me. You told me that my conception ruined your life. I think that Mr. Hennigan would harm me. I think that he would harm my minor child, and I think that he would harm my dog.
Oh no.
Your
How
dog.
you
Yeah,
doing
bruh.
in this? Right. Hold
She's
up.
giving Karen. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, she is. Look at her though. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Cause we already pausing the video. I know sometimes the people don't like that, but is this a black woman? Like, it's giving very much so Stacey Dash. Like,
Tamar Braxton.
right. And
I
the
don't know. She
title of
looks
it
like
all:
Tamar.
Delusional
Yeah.
Dad Confronts Estranged Daughter at Family Funeral.
Mm-mm.
Candy, what kind of mess?
I don't even know. She sounds dramatic. I don't even want to say nothing. I don't even want to say it. Go ahead. I don't want to say it.
For the record, this matter is before the court on the respondent, Russell Hennigan Jr.'s motion to terminate the personal protection order entered by this court on March 7th, 2024. This hearing is being conducted via Zoom. However, Russell Hennigan Jr., the respondent, is present personally. The court granted his request to appear in person this afternoon. And ma'am, you are Tamara Hennigan, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, it's Tamaris Hennigan.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ms. Hennigan. Ms. Hennigan is appearing via Zoom. Is there any merit in the two of you talking off the record if the court left the courtroom to try to work out your differences? We have a mother and a father here. The court
He
really
misspoke.
does like to
It's a
see
father and daughter.
family
Dad
conflict.
is in person.
And obviously, sometimes you have a hearing, it just widens that conflict. And again, the two of you, if we just everyone left and the two of you talked off the record, would that assist in resolving this?
No, Your Honor, unfortunately not.
Okay. All
She
right,
looks mixed.
Hennigan and Mr. Hennigan, can you both please raise your
Oh my God. I think that's why I think that her dad is definitely a white man. I think that this is probably a mixed race woman. Tamaris, it sounds like, you know, maybe your mom is black, but she could also be a
A
white woman
movie
just
in the
from
Italian.
Hispanic. Right. Oh my God, y'all. You gotta watch the Money Talks 90s recap because yeah, she's giving Big Damone Jr. right now.
Mm-hmm. Junior.
Big Damone Jr. Jr. Mm-mm. She
Okay.
is. with this stiff hair. Look at this one little strain of golden straw. Just like, girl, what in the
I'm
world?
done.
Right hand to be sworn, please.
You need to try to
Yes,
see.
Your Honor. Could I notify you, there's several witnesses that zoomed in though, so I wanted to let you know so no one would be left in the courtroom on Zoom without you
Okay,
wanting.
well, we'll get to them. We need to, but this is not we're going to have maybe 20 minutes for this. I don't have a couple of hours for this hearing. It's a PPO violation. A PPO hearing should be quick. Well, do you both solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give us matter will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Hennigan, you're still the PPO, so it is your burden. If you could please state your name and for the record, please.
My name's Tamara Hennigan.
And you are the daughter of the respondent, Russell Hennigan Jr., is that correct?
I'm his biological daughter. I'm no longer legally his daughter.
Oh.
Okay, that's not the question. You're his daughter, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
And at your request, this court did enter an ex parte personal protection order on March 7th, 2024. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And again, I went through your fact statement. What stands out in the court's mind is this alleged incident of February 27th, 2024. Can you describe your contact with Russell Hennigan Jr. on February 27th?
Okay, I'm gonna pause it because I'm just giving the caption here that it says the incident the judge is talking about is an incident that triggered her getting the TPO. It's not a violation hearing. Okay, so dad did not violate the TPO. Dad just wants it terminated. He don't want it on his record because he ain't about to bother this grown a woman that don't want to be his daughter no more. Khandi,
Okay.
what you think?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is dramatic. She's dramatic.
Which you allege occurred at a funeral dinner.
You see the way she blinking and everything?
Adrian,
Just
Michigan.
extra.
I'm sorry, were you asking me to describe it again?
Yes, I mean, that's, again, there's a lot of allegations of this and that, and Mr. Hennigan responded, he's helped pay for your education, a lot of things. Those things are all irrelevant. What the court's focusing on one particular incident, recent, you allege on February 27, 2024, you had an altercation with Russell Hennigan Jr. at a funeral dinner in Adrian, Michigan. So if you can please explain to the court what happened on that date and location, please.
Yes, Your Honor. That was the date of my grandmother's funeral, and after the funeral proceedings and the cemetery service were completed, everyone went to the church for a dinner. When I arrived at the church, I was informed by my father, Byron Tolton, that Russell had approached him and asked him to ask me to meet with him.
That's hearsay. That is hearsay, Ms. Hennigan. What did Russell Hennigan, your father, do to or say to you at that time? What you're telling me, that's hearsay. You're suggesting some third party told you.
Well, I went with that third party to go meet with him because I was asked. And so I went to go meet with Mr. Hennigan to see what he wanted to tell me. I had no idea why he wanted to meet with me that day. We went into the foyer of the church, and I waited for Mr. Hennigan to finish speaking with some guests who were leaving. I sat down on a couch that was in that foyer and was also kind of in a corner of the foyer. And there were two other individuals present there with us. Another individual sat on the couch with me, and the third individual stood next to Mr. Hennigan. Mr. Hennigan proceeded to tell me that he felt that I had been disrespectful to him for something that I had said to him. I believe it was the day before. I can't say for certain if it was the day before, the day of. Those days kind of all run together for me. At which time I said to him, I'm not going to sit here while you complain to me. I thought that what he was complaining about was ridiculous, to be honest, but I just said, I'm not going to sit here and do this with you here. And I got up to try to leave. Mr. Hennigan.
Look, they said in the church foyer after the funeral.
Yeah,
I agree with
crazy.
her. Not the time or place to confront anybody about anything. That's ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
They ratchet down there wherever they're from.
I think she said Michigan. That's up there with Detroit and them at, and Brillo and OT. Them they cousins. But go ahead.
Right, that's their cousins up here
And
cutting up like
313
this
Better
at the
Made.
funeral. Right, right.
I got people
313.
in Detroit.
Y'all
I
all
got
get
people in
play on
Detroit
this
too. Mm,
one.
mm,
Yes, oh
mm,
my God. Yeah, that's pretty ratchet, sir. But he probably figure, look, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see this girl.
mm-hmm.
And
Me
refused
holler at her
to let me
now.
leave. He spread his arms out in a manner
Mm-hmm.
that I could best describe as someone who's playing basketball, who's trying to defend a shot. He put both arms out side by side. One was touching a wall. As I indicated, I was in a corner. I was stuck in that corner. He threatened to beat my ass. I told him he was not going to do any such thing and to move out of my way and let me leave. He refused to let me leave. He continued to yell and scream at me and threaten me. Then a third person placed their body between us to make an escape route for me. I left and went around the other two people that were in the room, proceeded back into the dining hall. When I got around him, Mr. Hennigan then came after me, continued yelling and screaming at me in the dining hall. And I told him to leave me alone. You're not even my dad. Leave me alone. You don't have any authority over me. At which time he screamed that he's the fucker that's going to beat my ass right now. And he continued to yell and scream until he was asked by other people in the church to leave the church.
Oh, your
And I
daddy's on
exited
something.
out the door that we had previously been outside of and went out to the front of the church.
Okay, and you felt that your personal safety was threatened?
Absolutely.
Mr. Hennigan, first of all, this is your opportunity to ask Tamaris any questions. If you have any questions for her, now's your opportunity.
Not with the pink drink.
So you say that you do not know the reason why, you did not know the reason why you were called into the other order, correct?
I'm sorry.
What's
I
the
can't-
relevance? Does it,
Where she
okay,
said we went.
does it matter? What's the relevance? He want to know, don't you know why you were called into that area? And I'm just suggesting it's not relevant. It's not relevant why she was. It's a question of whether or not she was prevented from leaving this area and whether she was threatened. That's the only issue before this court. So go ahead if you have other questions for her, but whether or not, if she knew the reason for it, I guess it's really not relevant.
Right.
There may be a good reason, but it's not relevant to hearing today. If in fact she threatened you, you can get a PPO if you feel threatened. But she has testified that you prevented her from leaving an area, you put your arms up, you pursued her, you threatened to beat her ass. That's what's critical this afternoon. So do you have any other questions regarding her testimony?
If I can't question the testimony itself, it's not correct, but I can't question.
Go ahead. No, you can question her.
Your Honor,
Question, but just
could you
not.
can he get closer to the mic? I can't hear what he's saying.
Okay. Okay. Okay, he's right next to the microphone. Go ahead, Mr.
Up here, is that better?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just asking if it was in regards to the situation started because she told me that.
Well, you got to put in favor
She-
question.
okay. Did you or did you not tell me the statements that you made were a joke?
What?
Are you referencing the statements I had made the day before?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Did you or didn't, when you told me that they were a joke, did I or did I not say to you, Tamaris, we do not see to eye. We probably never will see eye to eye. But the disrespect.
Sorry, what's the question? I mean,
Please, what's the question?
I'm asking, did I ask her that?
okay.
Did I say those words to you, to her? But the disrespect has got to stop. Did I or did I not make that statement to you?
You absolutely did.
After I made that statement to you, you made the statement that it was a joke. Am I correct?
I already testified to that.
Okay. After you made that statement, and I then said to you, Did I or did I not say to you that all I'm asking you is for us to get along? And you
No, you didn't.
then, okay, you then made the statement that you do not have to respect me and that I am nothing to you and that I am dead to you. Did you or did you not make that statement?
You're
I'm with the people in the court when they say, how is this relevant? No one got to respect you. You don't got to put your arms out and try to corner them, no, at the damn funeral. They
I'm
both of them
confused.
dramatic. I'm so confused, Candy, because is this your child or not? She talking about what you aren't my father. Like, are you saying that in the deadbeat sense or in the DNA sense? I'm confused.
Well, she said she already removed him off. I guess she took him off the birth certificate or whatever. Like he's not her father legally anymore, and I guess he don't like that. I guess he thinks
Right.
she's still supposed to have respect for him,
Cause
no
he's
matter what.
making
But
like
but she said you dead to me.
I
But he
was
said you said you're dead. I'm dead to you. Like
yeah, what?
I'm like, whoa,
Right. At that
what did
point,
he
sir,
do?
what
I
did you
need the
do
backstory.
exactly? Come on, that's what I'm waiting to see. Is she gonna give up like some more insight into this thing? Because he ain't asking no relevant questions.
I didn't know why. Why?
Mm-mm.
And you grown and old.
Grown and old. Uh-uh.
What did he do? You old and rusty. Why did you? Why is he not your father legally? Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. For y'all, we do this in the middle of the night.
Right, right. We be coming together, okay, in the middle of the night to make it happen for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to this loony.
Mm-hmm.
That's a paraphrase of some of the things that I said, but that's not how I said it. And no, so no, I'd be happy to testify more accurately to what I did say, but no, I didn't say that.
Under the understanding, and I heard you tell me that you did not have to answer any questions I had. You did not have to respect me, and that I was dead to you as far as you were concerned. And you then got up and began to walk away as you were saying that. And as you walked away and said, you're dead to me, and I don't have to respect nothing that you say to me, is when I said to you, well, if that's the case, I can knock you out. And I'll admit that I said that, sir. I'll admit that. But she is the one that, I mean, this is going on for years. The disrespect, I mean,
Why she don't
she
like
just says
me?
anything that she wants to me. And I mean, I'm at a point to where this is gone far enough where it's no longer like I can't say that because you said that's hearsay, but I did not block her in any way. It's like I said, I'm a man. I will stand there and said, after she told me that I was sensitive, I'm going to admit that to the court. I was sensitive because we just buried my mother. That I did not speak with Your Honor for 6 years to
Your
stand
mama?
up for her, to my mother, for 6 years. I seen my mom once in 2019, and the second time I seen her was in February 26th in a casket at the church.
Oh no.
Because the defendant, she told me that you never stand up for me. These were conversations that we had. You never stand up for me. You've never done anything for me. And when she got into the incident, she was in the hallway crying, and I went to my mom and said, Mom, this is enough. And Your Honor, I stood up for her, to my mom for 6 years. And when she said to me, you're dead. Now I just finished burying my mom.
My bad, Candy. My bad.
She's a mooly. She's a mooly.
Right,
She's a
she
mooly.
is. This is terrible.
She's a Negro. She's a
She
Negro.
is. It's been
She's a
confirmed
Negro.
because
It's
this is some
confirmed. Grandma
ghetto.
didn't like the Negro baby. Okay.
That's what it
So,
was.
okay, I'm reloaded.
Right, we done figured it
Nooty
out.
booty tooty fruity.
He said, Montebella, a tutti frutti.
A
Grandma,
tutti
she
fruity.
don't like me.
She's a mooly.
Oh my God. Y'all,
Oh,
this is what
it's
the
been
kids is saying.
confirmed.
That's why
But
they
you can
keep doing
tell
that.
she act like Tamar Braxton. She is a Negro. She act like Tamar
Yes.
Braxton. I said it
Tell
from the
me
beginning. She give me Tamar.
she is. Yep.
Yeah, that's Tamar
Definitely
Braxton.
giving Tamar.
Mhm.
Ever since it came on, that's what it was. I was thinking, like, what is
Yeah.
it reminding me of?
She gave me a Karen tone at first, but
Yeah,
immediately when she flipped that hair around, I said, "Oh, that's
right.
Tamar Braxton."
Okay.
Look
Extra.
at look at her, and then she got her.
Mm-mm. Right.
She's her the whole time.
For the last 6
Oh,
years, I've been defending you against the grandma.
and
So
she
he
said, "You
feel
don't
like,
stand up for me." So
yeah,
evidently, the grandma don't like her because she is not full blooded.
because she is
I
black
got you,
like this and not
and
like
not
this.
like this.
No, she's not.
Mozzarella, a
Like,
tutti frutti. She's a mooly
she's a loony.
and a loony.
She's a mooly. Yes. Mozzarella. Uh-uh. Dang, y'all. We ain't got no sense. We ain't got it. Sorry.
And you know, and I mean, and now you're gonna turn on me and all the things that I've done to try to help you. I mean, it was just I couldn't even believe it. I really couldn't. I mean, and I literally, Mr. I mean, I'm gonna hope that he's going to testify and say,
They say
because
there's
I
no way the judge is paying attention. This is way too long to go on without asking a question. I know, because he's just rambling down there.
looked, I turned and at Mr. Tolton and told him, this is why I cannot communicate with her, because she blew up as soon as I said anything to her. She blew up. And I turned to Mr. Tolton to my left and said, this is why I cannot speak with her, because she will not talk, sit down and talk. He always wants to blow it up into a situation. So, and when she blew the situation up and then said to me, I do not have to respect you, and I do not, you are dead to me.
Uh,
Yes, Your Honor, and like I said,
he keeps saying
Look at
that.
Tamar. Look at Tamar.
Right.
Look at Tamar.
and like I said, I'm an honest man, I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, she's the one that provoked the whole thing. And I mean, I hadn't even seen her, Your Honor, in 2 years. You know, the thing where she says that she was pregnant and all that stuff, I hadn't even seen her in 2 years.
That's, the court will take that. You've not seen her in 6 years. Mr. Hennigan, you do acknowledge, though, that you told your daughter, I'm gonna, quote, knock you up,
Yes, sir, I did.
okay?
Knock
Did you
you
prevent her
up.
from leaving that corner of the
No, sir, I
room?
did not. No,
Put your
sir.
arms
What in the world? I think you mean knock you out. I hope.
out.
No, sir, I did.
After she left, did you pursue her?
No, she was right there. And when she walked away, she's walking away, she said to me, I do not have to honor you. I do not have to respect you. I did not pursue her. I stood right there in the vestibule where we were at. And I said, how about I just knock you out? And then she went into the other room, and then they left. And then I went through the same room and went down this way to where my wife and my other daughter was sitting.
But you admit that was a threatening statement, that I'm gonna knock you up,
Yes, sir, I would.
okay? And I understand you're responding to a situation where you felt that you were being disrespected as her father. But obviously, you gotta be careful with your choice of words.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm a man. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going, and like I said, I tried to do the best I can. like I said, everything that was submitted, like I said, and it's all, it's all been here or there, but.
Right, right, thank you. Ms. Tamaris, Hennigan, was
Yes.
your father close enough to you to strike out to you and slap you or punch you if he wanted to at that time?
Your Honor, we were nose to nose. He
Ooh.
was screaming in my face and holding me, not physically holding me, but blocking me into.
Did he ever touch you? Did he ever touch you?
Not with his hands. When I tried to leave, I tried to get him to move his arm, and I would press my body up against the arm to try to go around, and I could not. But Your Honor, I'm really asking if you allow me to call my witnesses. He's not being honest with you at all. I did not ask to speak with him that day. I did not provoke this situation. And not only that, but I didn't even say the things that he is saying that I said in the way that he's relaying it to you. And this is why, part of why I'm afraid of him is because I can tell from conversations with him and from the response that he gave to this court that he is no longer in touch with time and details. He's called his wife his fiance at a time when he had been married to her for 2 years. He's told you in his response that he hadn't seen me for 4 years, and today he's saying 2 years. He's telling you he didn't see his mother for 6 years, and then he says he saw her in 2019. That's not even 6 years ago. And I'm not saying any of that to come against him. I'm telling you, part of my fear comes with his lack of touch with reality at this point. I could have never imagined in my life that I would reach a place where I would be afraid that the person who helped to conceive me might shoot me or harm me. And he can paint.
So is she saying that because, she's a black woman now and her dad might slip off and forget who she is and do something to her because he don't like Negroes no more? I don't like Negroes no more. I'm delivered. I'm delivered.
I can't stand
Order in
you.
the court.
You
Order.
make me say order, point of order, point of order,
Right.
point of
Point of
information.
order. Right.
Shout out to
The
the Eric
legendary
Mays.
Eric Mays. Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Point of information.
God. So this lady basically
What does
saying the
that
daddy going
mean?
see now.
Yes, because your fiance is your wife is fiance. You didn't see your mama in 6 years, but you say 2 years, you say 4 years. Oh, Heavenly Father, you gonna knock her up, not knock her out, like
Right. What
sir.
you gonna knock her up
I
for?
need you not to be confrontational with anybody, okay?
Right. Yeah, I think that's why he might be slipping into that senilism because they do start to get a little violent. Okay. And I think she might be onto something with that. But dang, you need a restraining order against the man. Just avoid him. Y'all don't sound like y'all gonna be in the same place at the same time.
Right.
Again.
Picture that he wants, that he's always been a helpful father. None of that is true. And I don't have time to debate it. There's a reason I'm adopted at this point. But what I did say to him that day is he said to me, "You don't even respect me." And I said, "No, I do not. You told me that my conception ruined your life.
Oh,
Therefore,
wow.
I allowed myself to be adopted so that I could fix that issue for you. Now, please leave me alone."
Right.
And
There's clearly hurt feelings on both sides.
And there are
Khandi, what's going on? I wish we could get some more info on this. How did her conception ruin his
What's
life?
the timeline?
Right. But it's given what you said, that
She's a
she ends
Negro.
up being a black child, rocking that
It's giving
white family's
Strom
world.
Thurmond, South
Right.
Carolina. It's giving
Right.
Strom Thurmond.
Strom Thurmond, right.
And the daughter Bessie May.
Looking like this.
That's what it's giving. And not like this.
Sir, why are you in here
I didn't know
fighting
when she said she's adopted and she did him a favor. I wonder when she did this as a teenager. Like, when did you do this? Because baby, you look 40 plus. So when did you do this?
Because it really seemed like she did it like 2 weeks ago. It seemed like this just happened, don't it? Like, look, ma'am, no,
Yeah.
you adopted your big ass, your big grown self. Nobody.
I need
Mm.
context.
I know. I hope they give it to us.
Let me ask you, today, are you fearful of
Yes,
your
Your
personal
Honor,
safety,
because he's so
well-being,
lucky.
that you're, hold on, let me finish the question yet. Are you fearful of your personal safety, well-being with respect to your dad? You think your dad's gonna come after you?
I think that Mr. Hennigan would harm me. I think that he would harm my minor child, and I think that he would harm my dog, which is why I included all of that.
This has
Yes.
nothing to do with your child or your dog. I'm talking about, do you feel your father would harm you?
Yes, Your Honor, 100%.
Ooh.
Right.
Mm-mm.
All right, and what will these witnesses testify to?
Mr. Talton will testify to the fact that Mr. Hennigan approached him and asked to speak with me. He will testify to the fact that I tried to leave. He will testify to the fact that a third person had to help separate us. He will testify that he saw him follow me when I did leave.
All right, let us talk
The
to
court
him.
will allow him to testify, but he's got to testify as what he saw, not what
He will testify to all
your dad
that.
want to talk to you. So we'll let in, and we will allow testimony from Byron Holton.
Hello, Byron.
These people on the page gonna turn around.
Good afternoon. Can you
Our
please raise your right
background
hand to be sworn,
These
please?
people gonna turn around. Oh, that's a Negro.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. And Mr. Tolton, are you familiar with both the petitioner, Tamaris Hennigan, as well as respondent Russell Hennigan Jr.?
Yes, I am.
And how do you know them?
I met Tamara's mom when she was 4 and married her.
Oh, okay.
And I've been in her life since.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Met the mama when she was 4, sir. Is this your daughter? I'm not buying it. Okay, because what now I'm starting to feel like, Candy, is that Tamara's mama is white
Mm-hmm.
and the daddy is white. But this man here that claimed he done been in her life since 4 years old is probably her bio dad. It's giving me that. Now he done came around when the coast was clear, and now he gonna adopt his child. And it been your child the whole time.
Sounds like it to me.
This is crazy, y'all.
Some in the
I
buttermilk ain't
wasn't
clean.
expecting this. Was you expecting it to go down this route with this lady?
Heck no.
I was not expecting it to take this turn.
So I'm sorry, you're married right now to Miss Hennigan?
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
We were married for 7 years.
Former spouse. Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Tolton.
Huh? Is he talking about her or her mama? I think I'm gonna have to run that back because I'm confused. Let's let this man get on the stage.
Will testify to the fact that Mr. Hennigan approached him and asked to speak with me. He will testify to the fact that I tried to leave.
We'll let in, and we will allow testimony from Byron Tolton.
Okay, different last
Afternoon,
name.
are you Byron Tolton?
Yes.
Good afternoon. Can you please raise your right hand to be sworn, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. And Mr. Tolton, are you familiar with both the petitioner, Tamaris Hennigan, as well as respondent Russell Hennigan Jr.?
Yes, I am.
And how do you know them?
I met Tamara's mom when she was 4 and married her. And I've been in her life since.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. You're married right now to Miss Hennigan?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were married for 7 years.
Former spouse. Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Tolton, were you present at a funeral luncheon in Adrian, Michigan on February 27th of 2024.
Yes, I was.
Where both of these parties were present.
Yes.
Did you witness any incident?
Yes, I did.
Between the two of them?
Yes, I did.
Can you describe to the court in your own words what you saw and heard?
Okay. Russ had asked me to be there so we could talk to Tamaris, and that way I could mediate and make sure nothing went on, who was acting up or whatever. So as they were talking, he accused her of disrespecting him, and she's like, "Well, that's what you called me in here for. I don't even want to be bothered." So he's carrying on and talking to her. When she gets up to try to leave the little area, he stands in front of her, puts both arms out, like, you're not going to leave. And he got loud and said, "You're not going to disrespect me. I'll beat you down if that's what it takes. I'll beat your ass." And this is right there in the church. And we weren't in front of everybody at that time. It was me, my daughter Cassandra, Russ, and Tamaris. And
you were saying palsy?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Khandi, what's developing, y'all? We got breaking news. Khandi, who is this?
Rhodey Hennigan. And Rhodey is let me see. What it look like?
Oh my God. It looked like Bluebird.
What Rhodey look like? Rhodey ain't. She ain't black. I mean, she ain't white. She ain't white. Rhodey is black.
Oh my gosh. Khandi really minding other people's business. That's what I'm talking about. Khandi, you didn't look this lady up.
Rhodey Mae Hennigan of Adrian died February 18, 2024 at her home, surrounded by her loving family. She was born. I'm not gonna do all that. She survived by two sons, Ray Hennigan of Adrian and Russell T. Hennigan. So who on the docket? Who up there? Adrian or Russell? So
dang, I want to say it's Adrian. I feel like they said Adrian. But
that's where they live at. Adrian is Adrian.
Oh, Adrian, Michigan is the place. Yeah. Okay, right.
So Ray C. Hennigan is a son, and Russell T. Hennigan is a son. So
okay, I think that's Russell.
That Russell. So Russell black.
Oh no, maybe
her mother Russell is Caucasian.
Oh, okay. I'm confusing then. Russell down. I mean, we can't really see him from up here where he is in the court, but I mean, he's sounding like a white man.
He does.
Has a white accent.
But Rhodey Hennigan, his mother, she's a nigger. She looked like George Jefferson, mama. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm sorry, y'all, but I just had to go because I'm like, I was confusion. I knew the girl was black. I knew the girl was black. I just didn't know how she was black, but I got it. I picked up what was being put down.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, this definitely looks like George Jefferson mother. Rest in peace, Miss Rhodey Hennigan. They up here doing something to the legacy, something vicious.
So Rhodey didn't like.
Rhodey didn't like that mama.
Rhodey wanted her to be a Honduran, but she ain't a Honduran. She's 50.
Right. That's now. See, it was still came down to it though. We thought it was
still came down to it.
Still came down to the race. But yeah, oh my God, Rhodey was upset with this, y'all.
I am ignorant. You hear me? I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to get this. I had to figure it out.
This is investigative journalism, y'all. Okay.
Like Portia, I work in the world of journalism.
Right. Oh, period. In the world of journalism. We getting the facts for y'all. We getting
3 grandchildren. Tamaris Hennigan. That's Tamaris. She's in the obituary. Your grandma put you in the obituary. Whoever typed this up put you in the obituary.
Oh, okay, right. At least. Because, I could have seen them leaving her out just to be messy. Just to be messy. Now, this needs to be another segment when we do the people in the court. Because it's like, I want to see if she's on Facebook. I want to see some more pictures of her.
And the funeral for her was on February the 27th at 12 o'clock.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm sorry, Miss Rhodey. What was the? Okay.
What is lady name? Tamaris.
I need to know what Russell Hennigan looked like.
Right. Cause then that'll take. Oh look, it came right up. I know I ain't the only person searching for her. Yeah, she Tamaris Hennigan definitely very much so gives Rachel
Mm-hmm.
Dolezal.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm.
gives Rachel. Yeah, I could tell this is her because they got that same like upper mouth structure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She just had a birthday. Say thank you for all the birthday wishes. Y'all, sorry, we just minding other folks' business real quick. I mean, hold up, Miss Rachel, she over here, not Rachel, but Tamara's over here looking like, she came out.
Mm-hmm.
She done stepped out.
Hmm.
Yo, we got the green screen. Now, if we would have known that we was gonna get sidebarred and
I'm
start,
sorry.
we would have took a recess, we knew we was going to recess, we would have been had these slides up there waiting for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's something we're gonna have to start doing, I think that's something we're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to start
Okay.
doing.
We can.
But yeah,
We can.
let's get back to the bean footage
Yeah.
because
We got about
uh
10 more minutes. Yeah.
right, Mr. Byron up here
I thought
spilling the
for
tea.
sure it was gonna go, worse than that. But I guess he respected me enough that I just stood pretty much between them and got her a chance to walk away from the situation. But we walked back in the area where everybody else was still finished eating, and other people heard him getting loud, talking about he's going to beat her ass. And they thought that me and him were arguing. And I just stepped in front of him and said, "Look, dude, you're better than this. We don't need to even go through this." So they thought me and him were arguing. All I did was talk to him, try to calm him down.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Mr. Russell, do you have any questions of this witness?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
I found him on Facebook. I found him on Facebook.
Found Byron or the daddy?
Am I correct?
Russell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But go ahead.
Do he look very light skinned? Is he very a fair skinned
Mm-mm.
man?
Mm-mm. 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 He giving oil.
Oh wow, who is this man down here then?
Mm-mm.
Because whoever, he must got vitiligo or something, because he is definitely presenting
That's
as
Byron. I found Russell. I found her daddy.
I know, I'm saying Russell, the one in the court, he is not looking or sounding like at all. I'm so confused. I need to see this man.
Yeah.
Russell Hennigan. Let me look.
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Hold a minute. Okay, the daddy named Russell Hennigan. His name Russell. No, he. I'm sorry. He must have got a wife and she dark skinned.
Okay.
This is a shame.
But I mean, this is what needs to be done. We're trying to make this make sense for everybody.
Okay,
Because
so that's him. That's him. But
that's
his
who's in the
wife
court
is
right now.
yeah. But his wife is given
Okay.
very brownie. She's very melanated.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just don't know where the hate come from then.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Cause her mama is
Right. Because the mama's white.
her mama her mama must be
Right. Mm-mm. Y'all.
mm-hmm.
Now, race is not like a big deal. I hope that don't nobody get in the comments like, why are you guys making everything about race? It's just relevant right here, okay? We're trying to get down to the bottom of why the grandma wasn't liking Tamaris. Why Tamaris
Mm-hmm.
had to get excommunicated from the father and taking him off of her birth certificate. That part,
Is this
just
her?
realistically speaking,
Is that her? No, that's not her, is it?
Do she got that like big Homer Simpson part of her mouth right at the top? Because if she do, it could be. But no, she looks a little bit.
Press play. Press play. Press play. Go ahead. Press
When
play.
we sat in the
Press
foyer, did I or did I not say to
go.
you after she said the offense that she did was a joke? Did I or did I not turn to you and say, this is why I cannot speak with her?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
And after I said that to you, then did she or did she not explode because she did not have her exact words, and you said that I don't have time for this. This is not, I don't even see, this is not anything. Why do I have to sit here? If this is all you want, why do I have to sit here and listen to this? Is that not what she said?
Yes, it is.
When she then
Okay,
stood
don't
up,
give you
I
the right
asked
to
her,
corner her.
and I said, well, I'm trying to let you know that it was disrespectful, the things that you said. Did I or did I not say that to her?
Yes, you did.
Did she not then speak to me in the tone and say to me, I do not have to respect you. I do not have to do anything that you're asking me, and you are dead to me. Did she or did she not say that?
Yes, she did.
And that was all said prior to me making any moves to her, prior to me saying anything about knocking her out, any of that. Wasn't that what actually happened? And once she said to me, I do not have to respect you. You are nothing to me, and you are dead to me. Those were not the words that she spoke prior to any yelling, prior to anything.
Right.
And once she responded and said to me, you are dead, and I do not have to respect you. Then I did say, and I told the judge, I did say, then how about I knock you out? And like I said, I'm not going to lie.
That's Russell and his new wife.
Oh wow, they up there looking like
Twins.
I don't know.
They dress like twins.
I said they dress like twins. What was that on his Facebook or hers?
His.
Mm-mm. No, send me that screenshot, Candy. Text that to me. I got to see that up close. Cause they up there looking like
I am sick of
they
you.
up there looking like a good old lesbian couple, suited and booted. Huh? They just they go together real bad over there, boy.
Press play.
Resuming court.
But the things that I just asked you, if she said, she just testified that she didn't know any of that, she didn't say any of that. And I said that to the judge, that she didn't, that she said that, and she just testified that she did not say none of that.
Oh my Lord.
Now, and did I, like I said, I did turn to you and ask you.
Yeah, I can see
I
that
pleaded
being
with
him.
you, actually. I turned to you with a plea. Byron, this is why I cannot talk to her. Did I or did I not?
Yes, you did.
It was a pleading motion for you to step in just to say to her, at least hear him out. Was it not? It wasn't like I was commanding you or being violent with you. The conversation was totally nothing but a simple, very simple conversation. Am I or am I not correct?
At that point, it was.
And it did not escalate into anything until her words to me were, I do not have to respect you. I do not have to honor you, and you are dead to me. Is that or not correct in what was said before anything, any knocking on anything of those natures? Was that what was said? Is that what she said to me?
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
All right, thank you, Mr. Tolton. I don't know if you have any questions, Ms. Hennigan and Mr. Tolton. I think it's the point's been made. Do you have any witness? Do you have any questions of this witness?
Yes, Mr. Tolton, how many times did you hear Mr. Hennigan threaten me?
I don't know if it's 3 or 4 times right then, that particular time.
Do you believe that anything that you saw me do was cause for him to threaten me?
No.
Did I try to leave?
Yes, you did.
And you already testified that he blocked me.
Right. I don't believe if I'd stepped in, you'd been able to walk away.
Thank you.
He was upset.
And you testified that when I went into the next room, he followed me.
That's correct.
You saw him follow me.
Yes, I was still walking with him, trying to get him to stop.
And did you see and hear him threaten me again in the next room?
Yes. That's when the other people also heard him say, "I'll beat your ass." And I don't remember what else he said, but I just thought that was pretty crazy at his mom's funeral.
And regardless of whatever everyone's perception is of the words that were said that day from me, do you feel I was explosive towards him?
No, I don't.
Thank you. That's all, Your Honor.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Tolton. You're excused.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome. You can hang up.
All right.
Miss Hennigan, presumably Cassandra would testify to the same thing, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, she probably would. And the only other witness that would tell you anything separate about this incident on this day would be Dewan Hennigan, who's also in the waiting room, who would testify that he was in the next room and heard the threat and saw Mr. Hennigan following me in that room. And then he left his position to come and check on me to make sure that I was safe because he heard the threat and came forward.
All right, the court does not believe we need cumulative testimony this afternoon. I think the court has heard enough. Mr. Hennigan, do you have any witnesses you want to call?
Please don't.
That there was no one other than those
Okay.
people.
All right,
Right there
and
at that time.
it sounds like we're going to testify the same thing.
Yes.
Based upon the testimony that the court has heard today, let's assume for a benefit of the argument that your daughter was being disrespectful to her father. And, but that does not give you the right to block her passage from a room. She testified to that. Mr. Colton verified that. And you've acknowledged that you made the threatening comment that you were going to beat her down or knock her up or whatever along those lines. And that testimony has been supported by not only Tamaris, but also by Mr. Tolton.
And himself.
And again, has testified that she remains today generally fearful for her personal safety and well-being. So I understand there's a lot of emotions at that time. Obviously, the court is not making any judgment on your raising of your daughter and being a good father. You seem like a very relaxed, gentle person today. There was a lot of emotions that night. But notwithstanding that, you don't have the right to block her passage or to make comments of that nature. So there's any comments. So at this point in time, based upon testimony presented, the court's going to deny your motion to terminate this. This PPL will terminate automatically within 1 year. The day it was entered. I understand you have a concealed weapon permit. You want to carry that, but that's state law. This court did not deny your right to carry a firearm. That's something with state police and state law. I understand that's your concern. You want to be able to carry that. But that's what state law wasn't an order of this court. But at this point in time, the court.
Yes. The caption said, "Oh, okay. Now I get it. This guy was bordering on incompetency, who may be suffering from some level of dementia, right? And he don't have no business on carrying no firearm, concealed or not. He just don't. Yeah, because he would have upped and shot this lady at the church if he had that thing on him. It seemed like he would have got there. Right. Like, sir, if he'd be the shot up the whole funeral.
The funeral.
Everybody.
There'd been a funeral at the funeral.
At the funeral.
My
Yeah, at that
lamb.
point, sir, you would have just need to lay down there next to your mama because somebody was gonna take you out.
Play. Press play.
Going to deny your motion to terminate this PPO based upon the testimony that's been presented.
Oh my Lord.
I regret that I had to get down to
Ooh, Miss
this.
Rhodey, don't
So the
do
court will
that to
enter an
me. I'm
order.
sorry.
You'll both be mailed a copy of this order denying the motion to terminate. And the court will just pray that the two of you can find some peace together. Life is too short. So I pray that the two of you can repair that relationship at some point in time. All right, that'll conclude this hearing. Everyone can zoom out, and good luck to both of you.
Oh my God, this thing was going all over the place. I didn't know where it was going to end. I just didn't see it going down that route.
He
Like,
said life is too short. But Miss Rhodey almost lived. She was about 90 years old.
right. And because he's so mean and
So
crazy,
she
he
lived a long life.
around. Yeah, she lived a long one, contradictory to what the judge said. This woman lived a long life.
Looking
Okay.
like George Jefferson mama, no shade, but that's what she looks like. If y'all, that's a description I can give because she's dressed like George Jefferson's mother
With the hat and all.
with the hat and the matching outfit. With the
right, suited and booted. You know she was a church elder. Like she's on that first pew every morning. I mean Sunday morning, bright and early. Might stay to the next service.
I was gonna say something, but I just dropped my head.
Right. We really ain't that mature to be dealing with this type of topic when it comes to.
I definitely ain't. I am not. I'm
right.
sorry.
We ain't claiming that. We ain't claiming that over here. When you come over here to check out Khandi and Aries recapping these court shows, it's for pure comedy. Okay. We do not
That's
know
it.
these people. These is jokes. So if you're here for the laughs, I'm just letting y'all know, be here for that. Okay.
Be here for the
Over here,
ignorance,
yes.
for the laughs. This is
gets
not an uptight show, okay? We're not uptight over here, okay? We're very loosey goosey.
Very, very.
We laugh at shit that ain't even funny.
Right.
We laugh excessively. I do.
Right. That's why I'll be like, okay, sometimes I just need to go on mute. I just need to go on mute because I am not acting right.
We blurt out stuff that don't even go with it. Like, because I was finna say with the lumberjack hat to match.
With the hat to match.
I was see, but that ain't go with the story. Why Biggie got to go? Biggie had nothing to do with it.
Because the hat was matching to that outfit. It was like blue on blue on blue. How you got on the blue hat and a 3-piece skirt suit? You got on a 3-piece skirt suit that come down to the ankles with a whole.
I bet the shoes was dipped.
Yes, they definitely was.
They was
satin.
Dipped.
It was. Yep. Oh my God.
But rest in peace to that lady. I hate y'all cut up at her funeral. You knew you ain't had no business doing it at your mama's funeral. That was very disrespectful, Mr. Sir. You knew you knew better than that. You could have talked to her later on. You ain't had to approach her at the funeral in the foyer. Like voices carry in a church.
Right.
You gonna cuss her out and carry on in a church, in a sanctuary, in a church, whether you're in the foyer, the sanctuary, in the parking lot, in the vestibule, in the cafeteria. You have no business using vulgar language or being aggressive with anybody at church. That's something you do. Go take that to the street.
Please take that out front, sir.
You don't do that, and you disrespect your mother that way. You don't do that.
Ooh.
You don't do that.
Right? How you gonna act a fool at your mama's last, like on her day of,
before she goes under? Here you go acting a plumb fool.
And it ain't over her. It ain't like, oh, you just so hurt to see your mama go. You ain't jumping on the casket. You trying to jump on your daughter.
They already disowned you. Like she ain't got to respect you.
Yeah, that's what it all came down to.
Respect is due to a dog, but the shit go both ways.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, he thought that he was entitled to her respect.
Yeah, like no,
he's grown.
Like, what did you want from her? What did he want from her? That's my thing. What did he want from her?
To be like, oh, I'm sorry, Daddy.
But what did he want from her? I never got what he wanted from her.
I know,
What did
right?
he want? What did
He
you
never said.
What did you want, sir?
Cause look, when they was doing the testimony, they all had the same exact testimony. Everybody said the same
Exactly.
thing happened.
Yes.
The witness to the defendant to the plaintiff, they all could agree that he got her in the vestibule and said, "I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna
And
knock
we're
you
playing defense.
out." Right.
Sir, what did you want from Tamar? What did you want from
What
Tamar?
did you want from me?
What did you want from her?
Mm-mm.
What did
Mm-mm.
you want from Tamar? Because this is not it, sir. It's not it. Sorry.
He wanted her to just act like that she was just not disrespecting.
She was. As long as you ain't talking to her, she is not disrespecting you.
Right. She don't want to
I
be
don't
around you.
understand.
Right.
I don't understand.
So is the TPO granted or not? Because that's what did the judge ever
It
rule on
stood. I think it stood.
that? Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Shit.
This
That
man
threw me
walking
off.
around
After I did my
with
research, I was through.
right. Once
'Cause
I seen the picture.
I just knew his mother was a Caucasian lady.
Mm-mm.
And to find
I
out
just
she was
knew it.
not.
Right. When we found out that's when it started making sense. Okay, yeah, y'all is acting the fool. Y'all acting real black up there. Real,
Mm-hmm. Because
real.
the story wasn't lining up. And I'm like, okay, y'all done said these names too many times. Let me type in. Well, they were Finnegan.
Because the last name
And
is really
he
giving white person, but that could have been their
and his
little
voice, he sounded
sounds like
very Caucasian. And she
yeah.
looks Caucasian. And when he said, something about him and his mother didn't get along or whatever, because of her, you didn't stand up for me. Okay, maybe the mom is Caucasian.
Right.
His mom is Caucasian. Okay.
Right.
He's Caucasian. Maybe his mom is Caucasian. Maybe her mom is black. And then
Mm-hmm.
come Joe Blow died at the bottom. Say he married her. He married her too. I'm like, now what? Damn. Hold on a minute.
Right. When did you marry her? When she was 4 years old?
Well, let me see what this. Let me see what's going on because some ain't right.
Yeah, if you hadn't tied together, connected the dots like that, I would have still been leaving a little bit lost.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
put
yeah,
together the
yeah.
pieces though.
I had to figure it out now because it was just tearing my spirit up. I couldn't function
Mm-hmm.
any further, not knowing who was what and what was what. So we've come to the determination that he is black. She is mixed. Her
Yeah.
mother is Caucasian.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, her stepfather or her father or whatever, her daddy
Right,
or
because
whatever you
is
want to
that the
call it,
man that's on the license plate now? I mean,
the birth certificate.
on the birth certificate. Oh my God.
It's it's late, y'all. We do this in the
Is
middle
that
of
the
the
man
night.
on the license plate? I think Byron might be on the birth certificate. He about the only one that would be an adopted of a 50-year-old woman.
That's crazy.
That just is.
Yeah. So Detroit Kings, Brillo, OT. If y'all watching this in 313 Better Made, y'all Michigan people, I need y'all to put a thing on this story. We need to know what's going on up there. What y'all got going on?
Adrian, Michigan. Where this
In
at, y'all?
Adrian,
Let us
Michigan.
know. Let us know because they're
Yeah.
not representing y'all state
She
well
just
at
passed,
all.
and the funeral was February 27th.
Mm-mm. And they
Yeah, I
down
need to
there
know.
windmilling in the vestibule.
Yeah, this showing all the way out. Rhodey May Hennigan.
Mm-mm. I want y'all to put hashtag RIP Miss Rhodey down in the comments with the doves. Let them doves fly for Miss
All
Rhodey.
right. So the people that we know gonna do it is Kendall because we're gonna
Right,
give
we know Kendall gonna do it. We know it. Okay.
Kendall
Shout
gonna
out to
do
my
it.
girl Kendall, y'all.
Kendall is gonna do it. She's gonna fulfill the desire to
Mm-hmm.
the need for the hashtag. So hashtag RIP Miss Rhodey. Hashtag mixed emotions.
Yes. I like that, Candy. I like that. Mixed emotions.
Because it was
Ooh.
mixed emotions. We had to figure it out. Hashtag fighting at the funeral.
Fighting at the funeral. I like that one. Hashtag fighting at the funeral. Because why? That's some real hood-ish. When you think of fighting at
Yeah.
the funeral, you thinking about like gangbanger done died or something. And now the ops done showed up. Or baby
Y'all too
mamas up
light for
here
that. Y'all
fighting
too
each
light
other.
skinned for that.
Too light skin for that. I thought y'all was uppity. This is supposed to be uppity Negro. As light as these people is,
Y'all some uppity
and y'all
ninjas.
definitely, the mama was gonna probably be eligible to pass at one time in her life, you know?
She can pass.
Cause Tamaris is definitely, like Candy said, she's giving Giselle. Even though I
Giselle
don't
Bryant.
think Giselle Bryant herself could pass, this lady is giving Robin. Because Robin is quite possibly passable. You know, she do her
Robin
hair.
Dixon. Yeah.
She came with that John and Kate +8 type haircut, that little bob. She could pull it on off. But yes, I'm surprised. I'm surprised by this. This is definitely giving. This not like, no, this is not how like uppity light skinned people from the upper east, from the upper Midwest is supposed to be carrying on.
Yeah,
I
we
thought.
thought y'all was suited and booted and tight.
Right. I just expect more. Right. Come on, like standing up as a lady enters a room, all posh.
Books balanced on your head.
Right. Because y'all learned all that being inside the house. So that's what I'm
Zipped
saying.
up tight.
Right. Dressed up. Because they was suited and booted. Y'all didn't see that picture of Mr. Flanagan and his new wife. They
Maybe
was,
listen. Search it. Y'all knows it. Y'all know how to run on the internet. Find
y'all
it.
know
I
how to
found it.
run
Y'all
and
can
find it.
find it.
Right.
Find it.
Please
Her
find it.
obituary on there. All of that. Now we ain't telling these people business because they put it out here. We are just looking at it. We're just researching it and bringing it to y'all. So we don't know these people.
That's it.
You know, we might know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, but I
Right.
don't know these people. You know, I
Ooh,
have
I
to hit up my
cannot
cousin Sean and
imagine.
Tony and see if they know these people because I mean, it's a shame that y'all
It
out
just
here acting like that.
mm-mm.
Hmm. Y'all make us look bad.
Making us all look bad. Right. Cutting up at the
Huh.
funeral.
It's late.
All right, y'all. Candy, let's close it out. Let's let the people know what we got going on. What you got going on your channel?
I got going on. What you got going on? You got going on? What I got going
Man,
on?
that's what we got going on. We got people minding other people's business.
Mm-hmm.
We got Candy's covering Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all, if y'all like that messy show, that's definitely something you want to catch Candy and Inga covering because
Yep.
oh my god, y'all know it's just gonna get crazier and crazier.
Yep. So on next, I don't know if we're gonna do it next Saturday. Depending on because that is the Mother's Day weekend.
Oh
Hi, I'm a mother.
right.
So Mother's Day weekend. Aries is a
Come on,
mom.
moms.
So she's on mommy duty now. When she go on mute, she's talking to the baby.
Yes,
Okay.
y'all already know.
Oh, y'all see me cut my eyes over here. I be talking to the baby.
Yep.
You know, I be talking to somebody. You know, the baby, the big baby, the
Mhm.
little baby, talking to somebody. But anyway, I don't know if we're gonna do it next Saturday, 90s movie, or we're gonna do it Sunday. I'm not sure which one, but either way, you all will be getting people in the court on Wednesday. So we're gonna drop
Yep.
it on Wednesday. And then either Saturday or Sunday, we're gonna come with a 90s movie. And I'm thinking either what is it? Five Heartbeats or
Mm.
something. We got to
Mhm.
be able to find the movie first
That'd be the thing.
before we can commit because we said two other movies and we couldn't find them because I'm
Right.
not paying for no movies. I'm not doing it.
Mm-mm.
So we're gonna find it for the free, and then I will put up the flyer, the notification, and then we're going to go from there. But once you see me do that, you see us do that, hit the like button early. We love early likes, okay?
Right.
And do the big three for us: like,
Right.
share, and subscribe. It's the big three. No, it's the big me.
It's the big me. If y'all don't go ahead on and do it for
Um,
us.
please, because we don't like asking multiple times.
Right. We don't want to be up here begging for the likes. So hit us off early with them things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Shoot it up,
Please.
and thank you.
I like that. Okay. And on that note, y'all, we will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.